What's going on, my Cardano friends? In today's video, we're going to be discussing Cardano's recent downtime, or rather 50% of Cardano nodes going down, and this major incident, and also what's coming next and what's happening now in relation to this incident as it kind of just breezed past everything. And by breeze past, I really just mean there wasn't as much coverage or talk about it as I thought there would be. Now, this isn't a bad thing. The network of Cardano is fine, but it is something to take into consideration that is definitely a hiccup or something that should be noted when just thinking about general Cardano ecosystem things and where this could happen or where this could go south if it did happen again, and how things, little issues can turn into big ones. First things first, if you want to stick with the Jack Stake pool to earn passive ADA on your ADA, then definitely do so. Definitely consider it. Also supports the channel. Now, what I'm talking about specifically is an anomaly in the Cardano network where the entire network, not the entire network, went down, which some news outlets make it out to be, but 50% of Cardano nodes were disconnected and automatically restarted. Now, this has been a graceful recovery. No network restart was required, and blocks continued minting, but 50% of Cardano nodes went down, disconnected, and restarted, which is definitely still a big deal. At the time of recording, there is no news directly on what caused this. However, this has been identified, and although everybody is kind of just sitting here with their hands in their laps, it seems, at least in terms of people reporting it and people talking about it, there's not that much really talk about it. It's kind of just like, oh, whatever, we're fine. There is a upgrade for the Cardano node version 1.35.5, which fixes this issue and patches this from happening again. So pretty exciting, I guess, or pretty important that this has been quick fixed, and everything is going to be fine after this node upgrade. So if you have an SPO, someone you're staking with, make sure they're upgrading their nodes to the latest version. I will be upgrading my nodes shortly, as this release just came out about 7 hours ago. This release has no breaking changes, so it's not a major thing that could change things, and most SPOs should go ahead and upgrade it. Charles Hoskinson, the founder of IOHK, which is one of the 3 founding partners of Cardano, has went ahead and said, hey, go upgrade your node. It's all fixed now. So a lot of people are going to be doing that now, and we will be getting to the latest version, which is 1.35.5. This is also the version capable of using the Conway era, or going to the Conway era for February, hopefully mid-February, maybe late February for the new Cardano upgrade. Now, briefly, I want to discuss just the fact that 50% of Cardano nodes did go down, disconnect, and restart from this anomaly. We don't know at the moment what caused this, but in a reply here, we can see someone asked, did you find the root cause or did you patch the behavior post-trigger? Either way, it's good news, but root cause, fatality. So Charles Hoskinson has said they found the root cause of the issue, which caused the nodes to go down. However, it is pretty scary thought to think that some random issue out of nowhere caused 50% of Cardano nodes to go down. Something that was unexpected and something that was not accounted for. Now, I know there have been bigger issues on bigger blockchains, but this to me is still very scary to think about. Nothing is perfect, but have to keep that in mind. But this was, although 50% of nodes went down, a pretty graceful downtime of 50% of nodes, and realistically the blockchain never stopped, and 50% of nodes stayed up, and block production went smoothly as normal. There's always the what ifs of what if 1.35.5 has a different bug that causes some other strange behavior, and software is scary in general, and we're putting billions of dollars on this. We have to think Cardano is the one that is putting the research in and all of this lengthy, testing to not have these issues, and yet things still come up. So imagine what happens in a blockchain who rushes through these things even faster and doesn't take into account these types of issues and doesn't go the extra mile to make sure people's money is safe. If it can happen here, it can really happen anywhere, and in other places it may be much more drastic. Other media outlets and people talking about Cardano have some interesting words to share as well, which I'll play for you now.
Is this a centralized project? I mean, considering that it went down and nobody knows why it went down, but it kind of went down, and like it was a big drama, and like, but then it self-healed. Like, what does that even, like, what does that mean? Like, I can't nature self-heal, but block, like, please explain this to me.
Thank you for your question, Wendy. I will not be answering it directly at this time. I just want to talk about how Charles Hoskinson said that he could buy CoinDesk if he wanted to at $200 million because he's rich. Emphasis
And then he'll
on the
fire
if
me.
he wanted to. So that's
All of us are
that's
gone
the
if that
subtext of all that.
happens.
It's simply amazing. So anyway, hey, Cardano, it's doing its thing. It lives on. It has a big figurehead and a big community of people who care about it. What are the technical underpinnings of this network? Unclear to me, but obviously it continues on and looks to support dApps into the future.
So yeah, interesting high school talk about Cardano, but obviously this is a pretty far-fetched outlook in my opinion. Centralize, in reality, at a reply to this, here we have Conrad from Ada Handle, one of the founders of Ada Handle. Just a minor correction. Cardano did not go down as we just discussed in this video. 50% of the nodes went down, but Cardano was degraded, meaning fewer relays for a few minutes. Blocks continue to be minted and propagated, and code is open source, and block minting is decentralized. The same can't be said for other blockchains that have had mishaps, and Cardano overall did a pretty good job and gracefully recovered. Although I am a Cardano holder, I make Cardano videos every day, so maybe I am slightly biased here. However, things like these and mentioning that Cardano hopes to support dApps is pretty outrageous to me. How far away the technicals and the people's knowledge on Cardano is, and it's clear that they don't really know anything about Cardano and they haven't even looked into it whatsoever. But yeah, if you're wondering on the situation for Cardano's mishap, 50% of nodes going down, this is pretty much where we're at right now. There will be an upgrade that has been released and people will upgrade to it, and it's happening right now. And there also will be a post-mortem or a more further explanation on what happened and what they fixed within the coming weeks. I'll make a video on that too, so make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to know more. And I'll have a video coming out tomorrow talking about Cardano once again. So definitely stay tuned, stick with the Jack Staple. Have a great day. I'll see you guys later.